Good. Okay. All right. Packed house tonight. Welcome, everybody. At this time, we will recall to order the regular meeting of the Suffern Central School District Board of Education for Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. Let the record reflect all board members are present, with the exception of Mr. Paul Shapiro. Please rise for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. 1.07, student report. Oh, the podium's over there.
Turn around. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Regarding events at the high school, the handball tournament has been going on during unit lunch over the past few weeks. The Final Four will be finalized and played on Thursday, and the championship game is on Friday. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium is eighth grade parent orientation. Incoming freshman parents can learn about Suffern High School and its course offerings. Students will be presenting their research on Friday to administration. Topics range from male breast cancer to carbon emissions to Kawasaki disease. Next week is the January Regencies on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Quarter 2 ends next Friday, as well as the end of the first semester. Thursday, February 2nd, is the last winter concert in the high school auditorium. The boys varsity basketball team travels to Spring Valley on Wednesday for a 4:45 game, while the girls varsity basketball team will be playing also a 4:45 game home against East Ramapo. Also at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, the varsity gymnastics team will have another meet. They will be against Edgemont and LPPV. On Thursday at 4:30, the varsity bowling teams, the boys will go against Pearl River, and the girls have a dual match against Pearl River and Clarkstown. At 4:30 as well on Thursday, the varsity wrestling team is against North Rockland home. And finally, at 4:40 on Thursday, the girls varsity hockey team skates against East Wave in an away match at Palisades Ice Rink. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Minutes of the regular meeting of December 20th, 2022. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Ms. Dickman. Second? Dr. Nickpon. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those against? Any abstentions? Okay. 1.09, superintendent comments.
All right, the moment that we've all been waiting for. Thank you, everyone, for being so patient. We get a lot of high school students coming to our board meetings, but it's a special treat when we get our elementary school students coming here. And we are so excited to welcome music teacher Marilla Andrade and her Cherry Lane Handbell Choir to the meeting this evening. The Handbell Choir is yeah, go ahead and give some claps there. That's right. The Handbell Choir is really a special group. It's an extracurricular activity. Thank you so much for being here. We're excited for the performance.
All right.
Take a bow, yes. Wonderful. I want to thank Ms. Andrade for a wonderful performance. You can tell so many people are excited about watching and listening to you, and the part about all the parts have to come together perfectly. You're like a fine-tuned machine, a musical machine. Really nice job. So nice to see these really unique musical opportunities for our students in the elementary schools, of course, in the middle and the high school as well. But you, as with so many of our musical groups, you go out on the road as well. I think you were also at the Palisades Center Mall performing and really are the face of Suffern Central. So thank you for making us sound really good as a district and for being here this evening. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break in just about 2 minutes. I have some more announcements and some more exciting news with regards to the REACH Foundation. I'm going to start with my superintendent's report. Our community feedback forum, known as the Mountie Minds, has established 2 separate subcommittees. Last week, our communications subcommittee met and arrived at several suggestions regarding how the district and specific schools can further improve our ability to communicate with families. A second subcommittee, called the K-12 Pathways to Graduation, explored ideas on how we can broaden our curricular and co-curricular offerings to students. Ideas included expanding problem-based learning experiences, introducing internships and other real-world experiences, and providing a wider array of programs where students might be better positioned to attend both post-secondary schools and/or achieve employability upon graduation. High school students educating and modeling for their younger elementary school counterparts is a big part of what makes Civics Day so special. I was thrilled to see our high school students engaging in learning experiences with elementary school students throughout the district on Friday, and I expressed my appreciation to Ms. Cleary, her colleagues, and all the students who made Civics Day a reality. As mentioned in the student report, winter concerts are taking place throughout the district, including here at the Board of Education meeting, and I urge you to find time to attend one of our many concerts throughout the district in the month of January. These concerts truly highlight how our music program is really special to Suffern Central. And finally, the REACH Foundation continues to demonstrate its commitment to our teachers by supporting innovative educational initiatives through annual educational grants. The district is extremely appreciative of those efforts and support, and we join REACH this evening in acknowledging and celebrating the teachers who are the recipients of those grants. I would like to welcome Ms. Marlo Dickman, who in her capacity as a REACH Grant Committee member, will introduce the teachers and the grants. Ms. Dickman? And Gloria Krantz is doing it too. Where's Gloria? Oh, there's Gloria. You're deep in the crowd there. I didn't see you there.
Good evening. My name is Marlo Dickman. Gloria Krantz and I are here tonight on behalf of the REACH Foundation of Rockland. The REACH Foundation is a nonprofit organization that supports innovative educational and creative programs that promote leadership, development, academic excellence, and community service within the Suffern Central School District. The REACH Foundation awards grants to educators in the Suffern Central School District. We also award scholarships to graduating seniors of Suffern High School. And we organize special projects like the Reach Out with Art tiles that are displayed at Suffern Middle School, and the REACH Color Run, which was held last year, and also the STEAM Expo, which has been held in previous years at Suffern High School.
We would like to thank the Board of Education for allowing us to present tonight and announce educators who were awarded grants from the REACH Foundation for the 2022-2023 school year. We would like to recognize their commitment to bringing creative and innovative educational projects to their students. This year, we received 23 applications containing excellent proposals from educators across the Suffern Central School District. Our grant budget was supplemented by a $1,000 contribution from the Suffern Retired Teachers Chapter of the Suffern Education Association, which allowed us to provide even more funding to help our grant recipients achieve their educational goals. We would like to thank the Suffern Central School District, and in particular Lee Weber and Alexis Fibble, for their invaluable assistance throughout this process.
In total, 9 grant applicants received funding for their proposals, and grants were awarded to Suffern High School, Suffern Middle School, Sloatsburg Elementary, and Montebello Elementary. We are continually amazed and impressed by the proposals that the educators in this district bring to us for grant funding. Gloria will now announce the grant recipients for the 22-23 school year, and we will be able to see the results of one of the grants in action here tonight.
From Suffern High School, we'd like to recognize James Donovan for stargazing and astrophotography. Students involved in the astronomy club or class will have access to beginner telescope with a cell phone adapter. Students will be able to locate and photograph celestial objects and encouraged to post their images, which will hopefully generate interest throughout the school community. Kathy Farrow for her social justice mobile library. Students will explore timely social justice issues in small book clubs and then choose a cause that is meaningful for them and right to exact change. Jason Flack, Operation Weather Station. Rooftop weather station to sync with school website, display television and Chromebooks and cell phones. Randy Schwartz for the silent brass, which we will soon have a demonstration of. The silent brass is a device that can be inserted into the bell of a brass instrument, which reduces the volume of the instrument to almost zero. The player plugs in headphones, which allows them to hear the full sound of the instrument. This will enable students that live in apartments, townhouses, multifamily houses, and homes with young siblings to practice their instruments at any time. Suffern Middle School. Elio Ficarella and Karen Mena for the SMS Green Team Garden, an indoor fluorescent grow light and tumbler composter, along with additional supplies, will be purchased to expand the garden program. Teresa Reitz, a hydroponic garden. Students will learn through creation and maintenance of a hydroponic garden how to grow their vegetables and then utilize the vegetables that they grow in the garden in recipes they will create in class. From Montebello Elementary School, Melinda Johnson, hands-on learning with manipulatives to enhance phonics instruction. And Sloatsburg Elementary School, Jill Nannis, a slant stand, which are mirrors for speech and language therapy sessions. Robert Zink, a pirate's garden, in which students will research and create a beautiful landscape space for science experiments and observations, exploring mathematical concepts, journaling, and art.
The contribution from the Suffern Retired Teachers Chapter of the Suffern Education Association is designated to one grant. And this year, that $1,000 grant is Operation Weather Station from Jason Flack. Thank you to the SRTC for continuing to support the mission of the Reach Foundation. And would all teachers that have been named please stand so we can recognize and applaud you. After that. And now Randy Schwartz and his music students will demonstrate the use of the Silent Mutes grant funded from REACH, which we'll be able to see, although I don't know if we'll be able to hear because it's muted.
The other people that benefit are parents and teachers that like to stay as sane as possible. This is Colin Quinn, Antonio Batista, and Jason Modantri, all seniors at Suffern High School, and they will be playing, appropriately so, a trio of poems on the rain, where they will be able to practice. And you'll hear us first open bell and then close, and then I'll be able to play briefly what they're hearing. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 2. They're playing full voice. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. And I just want to see if there's a way. I mean, they're listening on headphones, so they're hearing themselves with reverb. It sounds like they're in the room. It's really weird and amazing. I'm just gonna have Antonio really quickly see if we can get this. Is that wrong? Yeah. There we go. Oh, we're all the way up. Go. Pretty incredible. Thank you guys very much. And if anyone's interested, if you have a child who plays a brass instrument, unfortunately not for woodwinds, but if you have a child that has a brass instrument and would like to try it, the idea is that we'll be signing these instruments out to high school students, but if there's any elementary or middle school students that would like to try it, they're easily accessible. Reach out to me. Thanks.
Randy, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Schwartz, and 1,000 parents and neighbors. Also, thank you. And now we would like all of our recipients to join us up front for a photograph with the REACH team and any Board of Education members who want to join in. Thank you so much for what you're doing for the students.
So I'd like to thank the REACH Foundation and the teachers that are involved. I'd like to thank our musicians for being here. While we take this photo, let's take a 5-minute break to allow our musicians to pack up, And you're more than welcome to stay for the remainder of the meeting. But if you'd like to go, we completely understand and take this time to go ahead and do so. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, we'll keep moving this meeting along now that the place is pretty much cleared out. 1.10 public participation. This is public participation on action items only. If you have any comments to make on action items tonight, please approach the podium. Okay, seeing as there are none, we will close this portion of the meeting and move to our action items. So tonight we have action items 2.01 through 2.18. Are there items that anyone wishes to pull from a consent agenda at this time? Okay. I will pull 2.01. 2.06 and 2.07. And I will then call for a consent agenda for action items 2.02 through 2.05 and 2.08 through 2.18. Okay. So for action items 2.02 through 2.05 and 2.08 through 2.18, do I have a motion? Mrs. Hodge, second. Mr. Frazier. All those in favor signify by saying aye. 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 All those against? Any abstentions? Okay. Action item 2.01, the professional personnel report. Do I have a motion? Ms. Dickman, second. Mr. Frazier. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Let the record note I am aye for Roman numerals 1 and Roman numerals 4 through 10. And are there any nays or any abstentions? Okay, so please note that I will abstain from Roman numerals 2 and Roman numerals 3. Okay. 2.06, stipulation of agreement between the Suffern Central School District and the acting director of school counseling and social and emotional wellness. Do I have a motion? Motion. Mr. Donnelly, second.
Second.
Ms. Dickman. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those against? I abstain. .07, appointment of acting director of school counseling and social emotional wellness. Do I have a motion? Motion. Mr. Donnelly, second. Mr. Frazier. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those against? I abstain. Okay. So that should wrap up all the action items. Thank you all very much. 6.01 board member comments. Are there board member comments at this time?
I just couldn't go without saying how much I enjoyed the Cherry Lane Bell Choir. What a treat, a surprise, and let me tell you, those are some talented little children. And I really enjoyed the band. I didn't know there was such thing as the mute portion of instrument playing. I mean, I love that. My parents would have loved it back when I was playing the alto saxophone in high school as well. But congratulations to the REACH recipients, the 2022-2023 REACH recipients. Great cause that you involved with Ms. Dickman, and thank you for presenting those awards. So I thank you all for coming out tonight, and it's great to see a packed house and continue to show up and support us and make us feel good as we sit up here. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Ms. Dickman?
Yes. Yeah, I also would like to thank the Bell Choir and especially the parents who were here tonight. First of all, it's so wonderful to see all of them enjoying their children playing the bells. But, we thank our parents and our families so much for making time for children to be here and to be at all the other places they played and to participate in these activities, because it really is an effort by the whole family to make it happen. So thank you to our Suffern families for appreciating the value of this kind of exercise and the importance of music in your life. When we talk about, team building and participation, we often think about it in terms of athletics, but a performance like this really shows how in music as well, you can learn to be part of a team, how to support each other, and how to participate and do your job, and what a wonderful result you get. So thank you again to all of our Suffern families, and of course to our Bell children. They were awesome.
Thank you. Any comments? All right. 7.01 public participation. This is public participation on any district-related matters. If you have something you wish to address the board about regarding anything with the district, please approach the podium. All right. Please just refrain from mentioning any district personnel or student names. Thank you.
I can't mention my principal's name.
No. Before you get started, let me say this, because I have no idea what you're going to say.
Wow.
If it's something
all positive.
Okay, I was going to say if it's something personal, like it was like an issue, that's something better addressed like via email to administration.
No, I'm just going to highlight what's going on at our school.
Okay.
All positive.
Okay. So you're representing a school.
I am.
See, that's not the same. Okay, so that's a little different. Okay, so I should have been clearer then. I'm sorry.
Okay. I started to sweat.
So you're represent.
Like,
okay. So you're. So now I'm sweating. So let's start. Let's start over. Let's start over. Let's start over. By all means, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm here representing RP Connor School.
Thank you.
I'm Erin DeFabio, fourth grade teacher, and I'm just going to highlight a few things that are going on in our school. I'm going to start with the EASE program. Our EASE program at RP Connor is directed by Dawn Bean, and it's been running very successfully. Attendance has been successful. Students are happy learning, benefiting from the additional support, and we appreciate the district's support of this program for students. At RP Connor, we have a safety patrol program. Connor elects students to assist with the safe arrival and dismissal of the school. And these members have been working diligently to solve traffic issues during arrival time. So in partnership with the village of Suffern and the mayor, okay. They passed a law so you cannot make a left turn when you come into our drop-off circle. So you can't make a left turn out of it during school hours. And to celebrate this collaboration, Safety Patrol members, Principal Bonatti, Mayor Curley, and Connor staff members were all part of the installation of the new traffic sign. And we're so proud of our students who were essential in making this happen. It was really our Safety Patrol kids. And then last week, Suffern High School students visited RP Connor to teach our students about Martin Luther King Jr. We want to thank them for preparing lessons that spread the message of this courageous man. And thank you to Mrs. Cleary and Mr. Kaplan for organizing this event. And then our last thing is the One School, One Book. The book that RP Connor's reading is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. It's about a young girl named Min Lee who sets off on a journey to find the old man on the moon to ask him how she can change her family's fortune. She encounters an assorted cast of characters and magical creatures along the way, including a dragon who accompanies her on a quest for the ultimate answer. So through this book, we're engaging in various activities and events and learning a great deal about the Chinese culture. We were lucky enough to have an acrobat who taught our students the art of balance and dance, as well as a lion dance performance. This immersed us even deeper into the Chinese culture. We'd like to thank the RP Connor PTA for sponsoring these events, and we are looking forward to our curriculum night, which is on February 9th. We will showcase even more connections to Chinese culture through the book, and we would love for you to join us. Doors open at 6:45. That's it.
Thank you. Any other speakers representing schools or personal statements? Anybody? Is there anybody else wish to speak about anything about the district? Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Moving on. Superintendent closing comments.
I have no further comments.
All right. Excellent. So then we will get ready to make our motion to adjourn. I should have checked the date of our next meeting before I sat down because I don't know it off the top of my head. But it'll be February 7th. That's 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, please enjoy yourselves. 3 weeks, 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks. Okay. It's all the sweating. I'm all disheveled now. I can't even look at a calendar right. I know. Thank you. All right. I'm just going to make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a motion? Is that Mr. Frazier? All right. Oh, Mr. Donnelly. Jeez, I can't even. Now I can't hear either. Is there a second? Mr. Frazier. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Thank you all very much. This meeting is adjourned. We'll see you in 3 weeks. I didn't realize she was getting up.